And here come the teams. Kettering Town, of course, all in their home strip as they are now of all in red. And on the opposite side of that, Banbury United are dressed all in yellow, Mr. Cook. So no problems there. It's
same colours as Saturday almost, isn't it?
It is, yeah. If it looks like Kettering Town are taking on Villarreal from the La Liga. The Yellow Submarine. Let's hope that Banbury go down to a defeat tonight.
Oh, well, yes, let's hope so indeed. But it's going to be a tough one, I think, Nigel.
It is, yeah. Well, to be honest, when you're top of the table, which of course Kettering are now. If you haven't looked at the table in the last few days, Kettering are top of the table. You're there to be shot at. Everybody's going to be coming in to try and beat you, aren't they? Because you are top of the league.
I think he needs to be at his best today against a good Banbury team, totaling them with this long throw. In it comes. This is Richards back, tries a shot.
That's a great effort. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, just by the post there. Good strike there from Richards, back from his suspension. The only change on Saturday's team. So then this is the first serious chance for either side, and Paul White there marshalling his wall. There's only... well, none in it. 2 in it at the moment, both to the back. Meikle's there as well, we can see.
Got a player there with them, haven't they, in the Banbury. Can't work out what number player that. I think it's is that the number 8? I think it is the number 8. Here comes the ball. It's going to go straight, but that's way over the top and bounces off the roof of the tin hat.
That was a waste with the tall side that they've got, and it just went over. Ball back to Paul White. Takes his time, and a good clearance there by White towards Howe, who wins the ball. Meikle traps it well. Good ball there, good movement here from Kettering. Meikle floats one over, but Harding catches easily. Good work there from Kettering. Bit of movement down here in the bench already. Aaron Lure, he's not coming on, is he?
Oh, now hang on, there's a chance here for Kettering. The ball's gone for. Oh, that's well defended in the end. It was Rhys Honers who found himself in a decent position, but just couldn't quite find the finish. Decently defended in the end. I believe that was the number 2. I think they got in there. Tom Westbrook who put the ball out for corner. Now, as from Saturday, it's going to be Ben Milnes with his corner, right-footed. Not as much wind to help him in this on this day. Here comes the ball as a header. Oh, that was a Kettering player as well. Got up for that. Who was it? Was that? Well, has Pond got his team in amongst the reeds here, tangled up. No, oh, there's almost no goal there. Keeper had to take
gone for a corner, hasn't it?
2 grabs at that.
Midriff, didn't it, of the defender? And taking the goalkeeper by surprise.
And that was all a little bit untidy in the end, Cookie, wasn't it?
A bit of a melee, and goes for a corner. So,
chance for Kettering to really apply some pressure again here, Cookie, with this corner. Milnes. Sorry, not Milnes. It'll be yes, it will. Milnes, of course it is. Yeah, bending this in, right-footed. Here it comes. It's a decent one again. A couple of heads go up for it, but I think it's gone for another corner. It has.
Yeah, it's good early pressure here from the Poppies, trying to make another statement. A win tonight would make a great statement in the.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Trip over your chair. Was it a wheelchair? Oh no, it's not.
Did you have a few before you came up here?
No.
Oh, okay.
How dare you?
How very dare you? How dare you suggest such a thing?
Corner then, high towards the back post. Then when the goalkeeper has to punch it away. Here's Rennie Howe.
Decent ball back in. Oh my goodness!
How did that keep out? Kettering still with possession of this ball.
I thought Brett was going to head that into the back of the net. Then Cookie still there, still alive. Keeper's got it, but he's in a mess again. And he's Brett Salkin. And there's the first goal for Kettering Town. Once again, as we saw on Saturday, Kettering causing problems from set pieces. It was bobbling around great by themselves at 6s and 7s, Cookie. And there was the captain, Brett Salkin, once again.
There's old Brett Salkin. You can't keep a man down in goal on Saturday. And he scores a goal today. He's marching towards 500 appearances. And also now I think he's into the 80s, late 80s with goals.
I was about to ask you, could you know how many he's got? Yeah. So there we are.
You can't keep a good man down, and Salkin proves his class once again. And now it's a chance here for the visitors to come away with the ball with Nash. He's finding the number 10.
Well played, Rennie.
Well done by us.
Oh, that's a cracking ball as well.
Hones is away here.
He's got O'Connor in the middle. Nobody else at the moment. His Milnes just arriving as well. And there's a shot. Oh, and it's a decent header from the captain for Banbury United. But there's Rennie Howe. But it's a bit of a scuff shot from Rennie.
Lovely work from Hones, though. He hit the ball well. It was blocked well. Good movement. Good insight from Howe. Spraying the ball over there. It was a lovely ball indeed. And more positives for the Poppies faithful, who are very happy behind the Morrisons end there. 1-0 here still to the Poppies. And the run continues. Right then, so here we go, another set piece. Salton will be in there again, which he is. It comes in towards, this time it's a flick. Oh, and just that's by Mulligan. So, just by the post.
As opposed to the one we saw on Saturday here, where the free kick should have been in his own half, but took it a couple of yards inside Kettering's half.
Well-taken goal, though, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah.
Undoubtedly. But a long shot coming in here, and that's more akin to Franklin Gardens than to Latimer Park, as that goes sailing over. Well, then it's Milnes over the ball. And these are yellow boots. Good searching ball here, headed out though. There's Mulligan, flicked it down. Another block, another shot.
Oh, I thought that was in.
Wide there by Richens.
I thought that was in.
Yeah, from here it looked like it was going to creep in by the post, but just wide of that post, and Kettering can't get the second goal at the moment.
Just purely saying from a football point of view, it's
I'm not
not
neutral,
been great
Nigel,
from them.
I'm biased.
I know, yes, I know, yeah. I do try and say as impartial as possible, but that's not always the case. As O'Connor's in the middle of the box here, can we pick out a ball to find him? And it comes. And there's Rennie Howell. Mark, can he win it? Oh, it was almost just. He was just inches away from making it 2-0.
That's actually bad. Here's Nash. Interception by Richens. Finds O'Connor in the middle. Sprays the ball out to Toseland on the far side. Toseland has some good runs on Saturday. He's having a little dart now. Nobody with him. Here we go, a young lad. There's one way, goes the other. Puts a searching ball in. Nobody there but Meikle.
Meikle might win it. Oh, well played, Lyndon Meikle. Oh, handball, wasn't it? Oh, looked suspiciously like handball there. Was it? Oh, maybe just underneath the elbow.
So, Berry then. To Mill, back to Berry. Good ball to Meikle. Meikle's got a bit of space here. Lovely work.
Yeah, he did win the ball.
Slipped there, didn't he? And he slipped as well. Definite penalty.
Doesn't seem to make contact with it. Malcolm Lewin does put the board up. 2 minutes, just a couple of minutes. We're already into that added on time here at Latimer Park. As Kettering look to try and build something else here. It's going to come all the way out here for Mulligan. Here's Meikle free on this side. Can he get himself into the box? No, he chooses to put the ball in early, but it's not a good one. Easily cleared. Ball back in for Mulligan again. It's gone to the back stick. Is anybody there? Just trying to pick it up. The ball's still in play. Oh, my goodness. Decent save in the end from the keeper, but I think it's offside for Kettering Town. Can't see the back of his shirt just at the moment. Here it comes, left-footed. It's pumped in, but that's easily defended, and in fact that's a foul, and that's going to be a free kick to Kettering Town, and I should imagine that once this kick's taken, we're pretty much at half-time, I would suspect. There can't be many seconds left. I say, I can imagine Marcus Law would be pretty pleased with what he's seen so far. Not had too much to deal with. I'm sure that'll change in the second half. Can't imagine Banbury going to come here and lie down and not create anything, because they've not created a great deal in this first half. So 45 minutes of intriguing football to come here at Latimer Park. Don't forget you can stay with us. Full live commentary and, of course, pictures coming to you courtesy of Poppy's TV. Paul White prepares to kick this. I think there's the whistle. It is indeed half-time here then at Latimer Park. It's Kettering Town 1, Banbury United 0. We're going to cause a bit of damage. We've got some equipment up here that can probably not do with being hit by the ball. So if it does come this way, Ed, you need to be on your toes.
Fine.
Are you up for it?
That's why I'm a goalkeeper. Oh, that's a lovely turn from Banbury there. The number 10 in. Good
Great challenge.
Oh, what a...
It's over there with the 6 now, which is Bradbury. Back into that man Nash, who seems to be having an increasing part in this game. Looking for Jefferson Louis again, but again it doesn't stick. Well played from Brett, nice and cool and collected. Ball through here now for Honus. Can Honus take him on? He's got O'Connor making a run on the outside as he has done. Into the box goes O'Connor. He's got it on his right foot. Can he pick somebody else? No, that's into the midriff, I'm afraid. That's not a handball. As he cut it, oh my goodness me, cheeky little back heel, but he was given offside anyway. It's Toseland with it. I think he's probably gone a little bit too far. But no, referee's letting him throw it. Ball forward for Rennie Howe again. Now Reece Honus has it and he's down towards the byline. He's got it on his right foot. Can he do something with it? Can he swing it back in? Turns back onto his left foot. He's got himself into the box. He's been bumbled over, but I don't think the referee's too impressed with that, and that's just going to be a goal kick.
Mulligan this time. They're taking it in turns now to head the ball forward. Honus can't get there, but he might get there now. He does. Takes it past one. That's a heavy touch. He's still in. Oh, well, that looked suspiciously out. But,
I thought he was out, yeah.
Linesman says, nods to say it probably was out. The linesman says it's still in, and the coach there is offering the linesman his glasses. A little bit naughty. Reese Honus cutting on his right foot, clips it in, back post. Oh, it's just over the head of the Kettering man, and it's a corner.
Corner, yeah.
Allegedly.
But he's been put into the box while somebody's come right from the other end of the pitch to take this with his left foot. So I wonder if they're planning something on this. It's a high one. It's got a lot of height on it, but not a lot else. And Brett Solkin eats that for breakfast. There's a drive coming in. It was speculative ever. Paul White for a moment looked as if he was just out of position there, but managed to get his feet together and make a decent save. The thing is, if Banbury won't want to lose this, they're going to have to come out and really play some football in the second half. I was just wondering if that might leave a few gaps at the back for Kettering to expose.
Well, they've got to find their own men at the moment as Tosun steps in and gets that one.
Because Kettering, for me, are definitely markedly better going forward this season. I know that sounds ridiculous because they're top, but they're so much more comfortable as well with the ball at the feet.
In the top 6 terms are the top scorers.
Yeah. Well, we're top as well, weren't they, for the first couple of weeks? And that's a free kick in a very enticing position. And they're not going to be far off the penalty spot there, Ed, are they? The Wall, by the time they've gone back to where they are. I don't think that's all the way back. 9 and a bit, 9 and a smidgen.
Well, Mulligan's asking the referee. He doesn't think that's 10 either.
No, well, I don't think it is, but it's certainly further back than what the Wall was on Saturday. Here we go. Milnes with it. It's a great shot target. Oh my goodness! The keeper didn't get anywhere near it. And that's a wonderful goal, and it's the second goal that Kettering Town have been looking for since the start of this second half. The Wall was there. It was a big wall. 2 Kettering Town players in it. Well, Ben Mills didn't give a jot about that. He set his sights for that far corner, and he unleashed it, and the goalkeeper was rooted to the spot. He had no chance, and Kettering Town are 2-0 up, Ed.
Well, what do you do when you don't think the Wall is 10 yards out? You just ignore it and go the other side.
Ben Mills looked at that wall and said, who cares?
Yeah, that's a wonderful effort. And we've got a wonderful angle here as well. I'm sure the camera's going to show that as well, right in line with it.
It's Matthew Stevens coming on, and it's Aaron O'Connor who's coming off. So great game once again from Aaron O'Connor. Well played, young man.
Oh, the Kettering Town fans find their voice as they have done for the whole game so far. Stevens comes on, not a bad run out from O'Connor. We are top of the league, say Kettering Town fans, and they are. Milnes clips that one into the far post. Cleared away by Banbury, is it? Yeah, but there's no one forward for them. And Bateman has got all the time in the world. That's a wonderful ball out towards Reese Honus. That's fantastic. And he sets it back to Ben Milnes. Milnes now being told to put it far post. It's not a bad ball. Goalkeeper's come out. Punched. Good punch from the goalkeeper. It'll be a throw in on the far side, will it?
It's in for Bateman. Bateman not panicking, taking his time. Laying it back for Mulligan. He's going to come out here on this near side to Toseland. Toseland plays it up towards Reese Honus. Toseland providing with an overlap, but he's not going to use him on this occasion. It's in for the goal scorer, Ben Milnes. Milnes looking to play it out wide. There's Rennie Howe out there. That's a really good ball. Now can Rennie Howe do something with it? He's got it under control. Looks to cut in on his left foot, decides against it. It's Richards. Richards going through. Right footed. Oh, puts the ball into the box, but it's a decent take in the end from the Banbury United goalkeeper.
Let's call it by its proper name so we don't get fined.
If anybody is wondering where it is, and it is only about an hour's drive, if you do fancy a trip up, you possibly get the train and then the tram if you fancy using public transport as well.
As we just watched this Banbury attack.
Oh, now they're through here. Challenge. That's a really good tackle. Great tackle from
Michael Richards.
Yeah, really good tackle. It'll be one for blood, sweat and tears, as they say. But also some decent football as well, which Kettering have certainly played in these opening, 6 or 7 weeks of the season, maybe a little more.
Well, Richards has one shot, has another bite at the cherry. That's not a bad effort, but it's good, sort of 4 or 5 yards wide.
Tough, shall we say. That wasn't quite the words that John Ramshaw used a moment ago. I can see a 5 on the board down there, Ed. I think, is that going to go up as 5 minutes added on time?
That's a great ball. Ben Baker, can he keep it in? He does. He's got Honus and Stevens in there. He might go alone, Baker. Cuts left, cuts right. Not a bad ball in. It's brought down by Honus. Brought onto his left foot. Clipped across. Goal!
Oh, that's out. No, unlucky. Decent play again, though, from Kettering in the final third. And Banbury United still think they might get something from this, and they could well do if they carry on.
5 minutes left.
But Toseland with it, looking to come forward. Well, the thing is, with that unbeaten record, Ed, they'll believe they can get something until the final whistle's gone.
Oh,
there's a push. That's going to be a penalty. Yeah, it is. It is. Reese Honus on one of those mazy little runs. He'd got it on his right foot, the foot that they didn't want him to get it on because they knew he was going to get a shot off target. They panicked. They pushed him in the back. He's gone down. Referee had no hesitation to point to the spot. And in the 91st minute here at Latimer Park, it's going to be a penalty to Kettering Town, and it's going to be Rennie Howe who's going to take it, Ed.
Well,
you're not happy with that?
Reese Honus isn't happy with that.
Isn't he? No. No, he's not the man for
he's got to
set
score
pieces.
this now, because Reese Honus has been taking penalties all season, but Rennie's got to score this now.
I think this is going to go straight down the middle. I think he's just going to hit this.
Go to the left.
You think? Yeah, okay.
Go to the left. Well, this will be the icing on the top of the cherry on the cake.
He does.
There it is.
And you were right, to the left-hand side as well. 3-0 to Kettering Town. Goal from the penalty spot from Rennie Howe. 92nd minute of the game. 3-0 to Kettering Town.
Well,
game over.
Well, as we like to say, game, set and match.
Absolutely.
And Rennie Howe, he had to score it after taking it off Reese Honus, and it was a cool penalty. Goalkeeper went the wrong way, and the Kettering Town fans can relax and enjoy. It doesn't matter about the 5 minutes anymore.
And for the second game in a row, Kettering score 3. The referee's looking at his watch. We are not far away with the 5 minutes that were added on time. Is it cleared forward? In fact, the referee does allow the game to continue, but there really isn't long left. And once again, another very comfortable victory for Kettering Town as the final whistle goes. Well, Ed, that was a lot more comfortable than what many of us could have imagined coming into this game at 7:45 this evening.
Certainly was, and Kettering Town have pretty much buried Banbury United. It's been a non-contest, really. Yeah. Kettering took the chances, Banbury didn't have any, and the Kettering Town fans who have come out again tonight have witnessed a very good Kettering Town display.